Hey everyone, today we are going to learn the different ways to format output. Whether you are building a simple calculator or a complex data dashboard, knowing how to control exactly how your data looks is absolutely essential. Let's get started. Let's begin with the oldest method, which you'll still see in legacy code. It's called %formatting, and it works similarly to how formatting works in the C programming language. Let's break down every single part of this code. First, we create a variable called name and assign it the string value Alice. The quotation marks tells Python this is text, not code. Then, we create another variable called age with the integer value 25. Now, here is where the magic happens. Inside the print function, we have a string that contains special placeholders. The %s is a placeholder that means insert a string here. The S stands for string. Further along, we have %d, which is a placeholder for a decimal integer. The d stands for decimal number. After the closing quotation mark of our string, we use the % operator again. But this time, it's not inside the string. This % sign is actually an operator that tells Python to substitute values into those placeholders. The parentheses that follow contain a tuple, which is an ordered collection of values. Python will take the first value from the tuple, which is name, and insert it where %s appears. Then it takes the second value, which is age, and inserts it where %d appears. When this code runs, the output will be, "Hello, my name is Alice and I am 25 years old." Here's another example with floating point numbers. We create the variable called price with the value 19.99. In the print statement, we use %.2f. Let me explain each part. The % sign begins the placeholder. The .2 means we want exactly 2 digits after the decimal point, and the f stands for floating point number. After the string, we use the % operator again. And this time, we just pass the single variable price directly without parentheses because there is only one value to substitute. The output will be the price is $19.99. Now, let's look at a more modern approach introduced in Python 2.6 and refined in Python 3. It's called the format method, and it gives us more flexibility and readability. Notice how this looks cleaner. We still assign our variables name and age just like before. But instead of % signs with letters, we use curly braces as placeholders. The curly braces are empty, which means Python will automatically insert the value in the order they appear in the format method. The .format part is calling a method that belongs to the string. In Python, strings are objects, and they have built-in methods we can use. The format method takes the values we pass to it, in this case name and age, and inserts them into the curly brace placeholders in the order from left to right. Here's where format really shines. Inside the curly braces, we can put numbers that act like index positions. 0 refers to the first argument we pass to format, which is name. 1 refers to the second argument, which is age. This means we can reuse the same value multiple times by referring to its index number. In this example, we use curly brace 0 at the beginning and again at the end, so the name will appear twice in our output. We can make our code more readable by using named placeholders. Inside the curly braces, we write descriptive names like person_name and person_age. Then, in the format method, we use keyword arguments by writing the placeholder name and equal signs and the value we want to insert. This approach makes it crystal clear which value goes where, especially when you are working with many variables. Let's format a floating point number. We create a variable called pi with many decimal places. Inside the curly braces, we have a colon followed by a .2f. The colon means here come the formatting specifications. The .2 means we want 2 decimal places, and the f means we are formatting a floating point number. This will round pi to 2 decimal places. The output will be pi is approximately 3.14. The format method can convert numbers to different bases. We create a variable called number with the value 42. In the first placeholder, we have 0:b. The 0 refers to the first argument. The colon introduces formatting specifications and the B tells Python to convert the number to binary. The second placeholder uses X for hexadecimal, and the third uses O for octal. All three placeholders reference the same variable using the 0 index. Now for my personal favorite and the most modern approach, f-strings, which is introduced in Python 3.6. They are faster, more readable, and incredibly powerful. The magic here is the lowercase f right before the opening quotation mark. This f tells Python that this is an f-string, also called a formatted string literal. The f must be placed directly before the quote with no space in between. Inside an f-string, curly braces have special meaning. They let you embed expressions directly. We simply write the variable name inside the curly braces, and Python will evaluate it and insert its value right there. This is more intuitive than the previous methods because the variables appear exactly where they'll show up in the output. F-strings become even more powerful because you can put any valid Python expressions inside the curly braces. Here we have two variables, a and b. In the last set of curly braces, we write a plus b, which is a mathematical expression. Python evaluates this expression when the string is created and inserts the result. So the output will show the sum of 10 and 20 is 30. The expression is calculated in real time as the string is being created. Formatting with f-string is elegant. We create a price variable. Inside the f-string curly braces, we write the variable name followed by a colon, which introduces formatting specifications. The point 2f means format as a floating point number with 2 decimal places. This works exactly like the format method we saw earlier, but the syntax is more concise because we don't need to call a separate method. We can control alignment and width. After the variable name, we have a colon followed by a greater than symbol and the number 10. The greater than symbol means right align, and the 10 means make the field at least 10 characters wide. If the name is shorter than 10 characters, Python will add spaces on the left side to pad it out. This is useful for creating aligned columns of text. If we use a less than symbol, that means left align. Python will add spaces on the right side to make the field 10 characters wide. The caret symbol means center align. Python will add spaces on both sides to center the text within the 10 character field. F-strings can add 1000 separators automatically. After the variable name and colon, we simply put a comma. Python will insert commas every 3 digits. So this will display as formatted number 1,234,567. This makes large numbers much easier to read. Converting to percentages is straightforward. We have a decimal value stored in percentage. The formatting specification 0.1% means format as a percentage with 1 decimal place. Python will multiply the value by 100 and add a percent sign. The output will be success rate 85.7%. So there you have it, 3 different ways to format output in Python. Percent formatting is the oldest and you'll see it in legacy code. The format method gives you more flexibility and readability. F-strings are the modern standard, combining power with simplicity, and they are my recommendation for most situations. Each method has its place, and understanding all 3 will make you a more versatile Python programmer. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments which formatting method you prefer. Thanks for watching and happy coding.